Hello dear learners, I welcome you all to the third module on Electrical Thermal Appliances Part 1 of the online course on Domestic Equipment Maintenance. The module 3 has been divided into two sessions. In session 1, we will discuss on electric room heater and electric cooking heater. Here we will cover the basic construction, operation and maintenance of these appliances. In the second session of this module, we will discuss about electric iron and immersion rod. Now let us come to the today's topic, that is room heater and electric cooking heater, where we will focus on the basic construction of an electrical room heater and cooking heater, its key components and how they work together to generate heat. An electric room heater produces heat by converting electrical energy into thermal energy. Its working is based on the heating effect of electric current. A room heater is a very popular domestic appliance used to keep rooms warm and comfortable during winter, as it is designed to provide localized heating in indoor spaces. Now, what are the main components of electric room heater? An electric room heater consists of heating element, control panel, thermostat, fan, safety switches, housing and insulation, and power supply. So let us first move to the heating element. The heating element is the primary component responsible for generating heat in an electric room heater. It is made of a high resistance material called nichrome wire. When the electric current flows through the heating element, it produces heat due to the resistance offered by the wire. The heating element is usually coil-shaped or arranged in a grid pattern to maximize the surface area exposed to the air and enhance the heat dissipation. Now, control panel. The control panel is the user interface of the room heater. It allows the user to adjust settings such as temperature, fan speed, and timer functions. It consists of buttons, switches, knobs, and a display. The control panel is connected to various sensors and circuits that monitor the heater's operation and provide feedback to the user by displaying on the screen. Thermostat. Thermostat is a vital component that helps to regulate the room temperature. It senses the ambient temperature and compares it to the desired temperature set by the user. If the room temperature falls below the set point, the thermostat activates the heating element to generate heat. And once the room reaches the desired temperature, the thermostat shuts off the heating element to prevent overheating. The next component is fan. A fan is incorporated with the electric room heaters to distribute the generated heat throughout the room. The fan helps to improve the heating efficiency by circulating the warm air and preventing hot spots. It draws in cool air from the room, passes it over the heating element, and blows out the heated air into the surrounding space. The fan speed can be adjusted to control the airflow and the heat distribution. The next component is safety switches. These switches ensure that the heater only operates when all components such as the heating element and fan are properly in place. Housing and insulation. The housing of a room heater is typically made of durable materials like plastic or metals. It encloses the internal components and provides protection and stability to the appliance. The housing is the design with opening to allow airflow for heat dissipation and proper ventilation. The internal components are insulated with materials like mica or ceramic to reduce heat loss and improve efficiency of the heater. The next component is power supply. Room heaters are designed to be powered by electricity from a standard housing power outlet. They typically operate at 120 volt or 240 volts. The power supply is connected to the heating element, control panel, fan and other electrical components via wiring and circuitry. Thus, the basic construction of an electrical room heater involves a heating element, control panel, thermostat, fan, safety switches, housing and insulation, and power supply. These components work together to generate heat, distribute it effectively, regulate room temperature, and ensure user safety. Room heaters are available in various designs and sizes, offering different heating capacities to suit different room sizes and user preferences. Next, we will discuss about the safety features. Electrical room heaters are equipped with various safety features to prevent accidents and ensure user protection. Some common safety features include overheat protection. This feature automatically shuts off the heater if it reaches a certain temperature threshold to prevent fire or damage of the heater. Tip over protection. This feature means the heater is automatically turns off if it gets inverted. That reduces the risk of the fire or injury. The next feature is cool touch housing. The purpose of this feature is to remain cool the exterior of the heater to the touch and minimizing the risk of burns when handling the appliance. Now we will discuss the operation of an electric room heater. The working of an electric room heater is a simple process. The electric room heater operates by converting electrical energy into heat energy. When the heater is connected to an electrical outlet, the heating element gets hot. The thermostat, that is the regulating component of the device, monitors the current flowing through the device and maintain a desired temperature. The control settings of the heater are used to adjust the heat output and the speed of the fan. The fan helps to circulate the heated air throughout the room and also blows air over the heated element to improve the overall efficiency of the heater. It's important to follow the guidelines when operating an electric room heater to ensure safety and efficiency used for the device. The safety guidelines that has to be followed are: first, read the manual. Before using the device, read the instruction manual provided by the manufacturer. Different models have specific features and operating instructions. Now, selecting a suitable location. An appropriate location for the device needs to be chosen to ensure that it is placed on a stable and flat surface, away from the flammable materials such as curtains, furniture, or papers. We should maintain a minimum distance of 3 feet from any combustible items. Check the power requirements. We need to verify the power requirements for our electric room heater and should avoid the use of extension cords or power strips. Adjust the fan speed and heat settings. Many electric room heaters provide multiple heat settings such as low, medium, and high. Choose the appropriate heat settings based on your comfort and requirements. Some models also have a feature of fan speed control to adjust the airflow. Use additional features. Depending on the model, the electric room heater may have additional features such as timers, oscillation, or remote control functionality. Maintain proper ventilation. Ensure that the room where the heater is placed has adequate ventilation. If the room is poorly ventilated, it may lead to a buildup of carbon monoxide or cause the air to become dry. Open a window slightly to allow fresh air circulation. Supervise and monitor. It is vital to supervise the heater while it is in operation. Avoid leaving the room unattended for long periods, especially if there are pets or children present. Keep an eye on the heater and periodically check its condition to ensure its functionality correctly. Use safety features. Most electric room heaters come equipped with safety features such as tip-over switches and overheat protection. Tip-over switches automatically shuts off the heater if it is accidentally knocked over, while the overheat protection prevents the unit from overheating. Familiarize ourselves with these safety features and rely on them to enhance safety. Now we will discuss the maintenance of an electric room heater. Proper maintenance of an electric room heater is important for ensuring its longevity, optimal performance, and most importantly, safety. Regular maintenance helps to keep the heater clean, prevents malfunctions, and reduces the risk of hazards. In this guide, we will explore on how to maintain an electric heater effectively. Disconnect the power. Before starting any maintenance task, ensure the electric room heater is completely turned off and unplugged from the electrical outlet. This step is essential to avoid any risk of electric shock during the maintenance process. Exterior cleaning. Begin by cleaning the exterior surface of the heater. Use a soft, lint-free cloth or a brush to remove any dust, dirt, or debris. Avoid using harsh chemicals for cleaning. If the surface is particularly dirty, we can lightly damp the cloth with water or mild detergent solution. Clean the air filters. Many electric room heaters have removable air filters that collects dust and other particles in the air. Over time, these filters can become clogged, that reduces the heater's efficiency. So, first locate the filter using the manual and remove it. If they are washable, rinse under running water and allow them to air dry completely before reinstalling. Check the power cord. Inspect the power cord for any signs of damage such as frays, cuts, or exposed wires. If you notice any issues, do not use the heater without repair or replacement. Check the heating elements. Carefully examine the heating elements of the electric room heater. First, look for any visible sign of damage or discoloration. If any abnormalities such as broken or ripped elements are noticed, it is essential to contact a qualified technician for further inspection and repair. Clean the heating elements. Over time, the heating elements may accumulate dust and debris which can hinder their performance. To clean them first, make sure the heater is completely cool and unplugged. Then use a soft brush or a vacuum cleaner with a brush attachment to gently remove the dirt from the heating elements. Avoid applying excessive force or using sharp objects that could damage the elements. Verify the thermostat accuracy. The thermostat in an electric room heater controls the temperature setting. To ensure its accuracy, compare the room temperature reading on the heater's display or control panel with a separate reliable thermometer. If there is any significant discrepancies, we may need to calibrate or replace the thermostat. Ensure proper ventilation. Adequate ventilation is essential for safe and efficient operation of an electric room heater. It is also important to maintain proper room ventilation by opening a window slightly to allow fresh air circulation. Store properly. When the room heater is not in use, store it in a clean and dry place. The heater must be away from moisture, extreme temperatures, and potential damage. The next maintenance process is regular inspection. Periodic inspection of electric room heater is essential to identify any sign of wear or damage and to check for any abnormalities in the power cord, controls, and all other components. By following these maintenance guidelines, we can ensure that our electric room heater operates safely and efficiently, providing reliable warmth and comfort. Regular maintenance not only prolongs the lifespan of the electric heater but also reduces the risk of malfunctions and hazards. Hope I cover up all the details of the electric room heater. At the end of this discussion on maintenance of electric room heater, we are going to test our learning by attempting the following questions. So dear learners, after attempting the questions on the electric room heater, let us now proceed to the electric cooking heater. An electric cooking heater is also known as electric cooktop or stove, is a kitchen appliance that provides heat for cooking food. It is convenient alternative to a gas stove and utilizes electricity to generate the required heat. Here we will explore the construction and components of an electric cooking and some common faults that may occur in the device. The main components of cooking heater are the cooktop surface. The cooktop surface is a visible part of the electric cooking heater where the cooking takes place. It is typically made of a durable and heat-resistant material such as ceramic glass, tempered glass, or stainless steel. The surface may have one or more heating elements depending on the design and size of the cooktop. The next component is heating elements that we have discussed earlier are the key components responsible for generating heat in an electric cooking heater. They are usually made of a conductive material such as a metal alloy and are embedded beneath the cooktop surface. The most common types of heating elements used in the electric cooktops are solid heating elements, radiant heating elements, and induction heating elements. Solid heating elements are coil-style elements that made of nichrome wire which has high electrical resistance. When an electric current flows through the wire, it generates heat. Solid heating elements are relatively simple in construction and are cost-effective. Radiant heating elements. It consists of a resistive wire enclosed in a ceramic material. When electricity passes through the wire, the ceramic material glows and emits infrared radiation, which heats the cookware and the food. Radiant heating elements provide more heat distribution by changing the upper and lower limit of the heat settings. The next heating element is the induction heating elements. Induction heating elements utilize electromagnetic induction to heat the cookware directly rather than the cooktop surface. They consist of a copper coil beneath the cooktop surface which generates a high-frequency alternating magnetic field. When a compatible magnetic cookware is placed on the cooktop, the magnetic field induces electric currents in the cookware and producing heat. Induction heating provides precise control, faster heating, and energy efficiency. The next component is the control knobs or touch. Electric cooking heaters feature control knobs or touch controls to adjust the heat settings. Control knobs are located on the front of the cooktop and allows the user to select the desired heat level for each heating element. Touch control, on the other hand, utilizes capacitive touch technology and provides a smooth interface for adjusting heat settings. The next component is indicator lights. Most electric cooking heaters are equipped with indicator lights to provide visual feedback to the user. The lights indicate various states of operation, such as whether the heating element is active, preheating, or at the desired temperature. Indicator lights enhance user convenience and safety by providing clear information about the cooktop status. Safety features. Similar to the room heater, electric cooking heaters incorporate several safety features to prevent accidents and enhance user safety. These features may include heat sensors. Heat sensors detect excessive heat and automatically shut off the heating element if it reaches a dangerous temperature, preventing overheating and potential damage. Child lock. A child lock feature allows the user to lock the control panel, preventing accidental activation or adjustment by children. Residual heat indicators. Residual heat indicators alert the user when a heating element is still hot even after it has been turned off. It helps to prevent accidental burns and contact with hot surfaces. Auto shut-off. Some electric cooking heaters have an auto shut-off function that turns off the heating elements after a specific period of inactivity. The next component is the wiring and electrical components. The internal wiring of an electric cooking heater connects the heating elements, control panel, and safety features to the power supply. It consists of insulated electrical wires, connectors, and electrical terminals. Electrical components such as relays, switches, and fuses are also used to control the flow of electricity through the device. Frame and insulation. The frame of an electric cooking heater provides structural support to the components of the device. It is made of stainless steel or other durable materials. Insulation materials are used to protect the internal components from heat and to prevent heat transfer to other parts of the appliance, ensuring safe operation and minimizing the risk of burns. Power supply. Electric cooking heaters are designed to operate on standard household electrical systems. Typically, the voltage rating from 120 volts to 240 volts. And the energy consumption of a cooking heater is 1500 watt. Ventilation. Proper ventilation is important for dissipating heat generated by an electric cooking heater. Some electric cooktops have inbuilt ventilation system or exhaust fans to enhance airflow and remove cooking odors and smoke. Installation components. To install an electric cooking heater, additional components may be required, such as mounting brackets, screws, and electrical junction boxes. These components ensure secure installation and prevent electrical connections. Now let us discuss some technical problems. The most common technical problems of a heater include heating element failure. The heating element of a heater can malfunction or burn out over time. In such case, the heating element may need to be replaced. The next problem may be temperature control issues. Here, the temperature control mechanism of the heater is not functioning properly. Electrical issues. Heaters rely on the electrical connections for power. Electrical problems such as loose connections, faulty wiring, or tripped circuit breakers can cause the heater to stop working or not functioning correctly. Thermostat problem. If the thermostat is faulty, it may not accurately control the temperature, resulting in inconsistent heating or overheating issues. Malfunctioning controls. It include issues like control buttons not responding, knobs not turning smoothly, or display screen are not functioning properly. Overheating and safety issues are another common problem of a room heater or cooking heaters. Dear learners, after going through the internal components and the common technical problems of an electric cooking heater, let us now test our learning by attempting the following questions. Dear learners, here we come to the end of the session. In conclusion, an electric cooking heater consists of a cooktop surface, heating elements, control knobs or touch controls, indicator lights, safety features, wiring and electrical components, frame and insulation, power supply, ventilation and installation components. Understanding the construction and components of an electric cooking heater allows user to operate the appliance safely and appreciate its functionality in the kitchen. So learners, from this video we have learned about the details of electric room heater and cooking heater. See you in the next session with some other electrical thermal appliances. Thank you very much.